Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on when and where you're watching. It's your girl, Choose. And you know what I had on my mind today? It feels like kindness has become a bit of a lost art, doesn't it? Or is it just me? I mean, I look around at modern day, I guess what we would used to call television, streaming platforms, even real life people, places, and spaces. And I genuinely wonder, like, where are our gentle teachers? You know, those funny people that always seem to squeeze that lesson in 30 minutes or less. And so that's what I wanted to do today. I wanted to just start to honor the pioneers of that feeling, you know. And 5 TV shows popped in my head, just right off, off the cuff, that shaped a generation of kind hearts. And you already know, number 1 is the man who changed my life just by changing his shoes. You already know, but let's go. Number 5 is Captain Kangaroo. You know, the captain was never in a rush, and his lesson was about giving people your time and respect. Something that we often forget in today's fast-paced world.
Reminded me of Niagara Falls!
Say, strange you should say that. You know why?
Why?
Because that's the next place we're going to visit.
The Maid of the Mist does something very exciting. It goes right into Niagara Falls.
And let's take a trip moving right on along to Shari Lewis and Lamb Chop. Remember Lamb Chop's play along? So Shari was a very talented ventriloquist, and through Lamb Chop and his friends, she and they taught us that we can address our feelings and our actions through humor and play without ever being mean-spirited.
Oh, Shari.
What, darling?
Number 3 on our list is Reading Rainbow with LeVar Burton. Now, I'm so happy that they have rebooted that with Librarian Mike. It is such a great watch. And LeVar Burton, as you know, he didn't just read us books. He took us into other people's lives in a way that we can understand them, which is really different than today where, we look at other people's lives to tear them down or to critique it. He just really helped us understand people in general. And it always seems that the story came right out of the pages. I mean, I remember going from Reading Rainbow straight into the never-ending story.
To grow a reading rainbow. I can be anything.
Ah, the joy of painting. That would be number 2 on my list, Bob Ross. Now, if Bob Ross did not make you want to get a paint brush and a pen or beg your parents for the stuff and be a painter, then you know what he certainly taught us? He taught us that mistakes are not failures. That's what we learned. We learned they're just part of the process. A happy little path. Happy little accidents. He most certainly taught us that there are things that we can do in our quiet time. And, oh my goodness, we just love Bob Ross. Number 1 on my list, of course, Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. Now, Mr. Rogers was a great listener. Now, not only did he listen, he would make us feel heard. He would ask those questions out loud that our little heads were wondering. I mean, if we ever had a therapist, a television therapist, come on now, you know it was Mr. Rogers. Mr. Rogers made it okay to feel those complicated feelings without feeling ashamed. I don't know, that was my experience. And if you know, Mr. Rogers used to say, listening is where love begins. It is so cool to look back at these shows and feel that nostalgia. But you know what? Mr. Rogers, Bob Ross, Shari Lewis, and Lamb Chop, there aren't any new episodes. So guess what that means? It is up to us now. We have to be the ones that bring that patience and compassion into the world today. And I definitely want to continue this conversation. So let me know, did I miss your favorites? Tell me in the comment section below. Who was your go-to TV teacher that made you feel happy or safe growing up? Was it somebody on this list or was it someone totally different? Let me know. I love hearing your memories. And if you enjoyed this little mini walk down memory lane, please consider subscribing because we are continuing to build a community here that still believes in compassion. And we love to have you here with us. So until next time, we will be sending you love and light. Take care of yourselves and remember to choose compassion.
Could you be mine? Could you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor?